Oh wow! We just went up without a counter. What's up, people?
Damn. Oh shit.
We're live, just like that.
What is going on, people?
What's up? What's up?
Hey, what's up? Yeah, you could tell that it's just my second one. The first time I got the counter right. This time I completely forgot about the counter. So yeah. So this is the full spoiler review of that amazing 2.5 hour Army of the Dead by J.J. Abrams. Yes, it seems like this motherfucker likes making long ass movies, man.
He really does, though.
It's insane.
And the thing about it is, he could have cut out so much of this movie and made it a little bit more tighter.
You think?
But yeah, but for some reason, 2.5 hours. I'm pretty sure if he could have made a 4-hour one, he would have.
Well, for sure, man. For sure. Man, I go ahead, Danny.
2 hours and 30 minutes.
We said, Danny, I seen the Gaiskar sent Danny how long it was, and Danny was like, no, I think I'm gonna pass.
Then I was like, you might like it, Danny.
There's a guilt trip. If it was Anzo, you'd say, watch it. No, the hell no, I won't.
I didn't say that. Did I say that? I didn't say that.
Horror. He did say that. Yeah, you did.
He did say it?
No, I did not say that. I remember seeing that. I said, hold on a second. I didn't say that.
I'm going back to look.
Yeah, me too, man. It's like, Ryan.
All right. I'm sure most of us read it.
Let me see here.
You said, I thought you would say that it's all good. No worries. I'm sure if my channel or Arzo's.
I thought, no worries. Oh, okay. It's my fucking fat thumbs, man. Freaking autocorrect.
Did I say hell no, not for Arzo either. I don't watch no horror shit.
And that's what I told you. And I said, it was a horror,
man. You said horror?
It's stupid. It looks like that's not what I meant. Then I'm like, I thought you would say that you wouldn't want to watch that type of movie. That's what I meant. All right.
Yeah, he was trying to guilt trip you, Danny. Don't let that Canadian bullshit fool you, eh?
Yeah, absolutely. I just want to take this time to say hi to the chat. JJ, thanks for being here. Malik, greatly appreciate it. Dandelion, Commander Data, Austinator, what's up, guys? Thanks for joining, man. I appreciate it.
Thank y'all for joining us. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
El Capitan, welcome. Thank you for joining. Absolutely, man. So,
hey, I just want to say now, if you haven't watched it, you want to watch it, this is a full spoiler.
Oh, yeah, that is correct.
Yeah. I will speak from someone who not really a fan of zombie movies. Now, when Gaiskar first told me this, I was like, I really don't want to watch this shit. And when they told me that the time length, that was even worse. But I watched it, and I kind of liked the shit. So I was wrong. I just gave it a chance. If I would have gone to the theater and watched this movie, I would not have felt like I wasted my money.
That's why you got to give Spiral a chance too, bro.
I just don't like all that gory stuff.
You got to give Spiral a chance. Not as gory as you.
Don't tell you, when I saw that damn tiger, I was like, damn, that shit.
I liked the tiger. I liked the tiger.
It was well done.
But I'll say this because Danny says he likes it. I said it was trash, and I'll say it's in like I said on Facebook. I'm like, it's good and it's bad. You know what I mean? Like the action scenes and all that shit is good, but then the story and certain things that happen in the story, which we'll get into a little bit.
I wasn't bored with it. I wasn't bored with it.
No, but the only thing. Go ahead. No, you go ahead.
One thing I thought was crazy, like. This place been bombed nuclear. You just ain't gonna call up out the hole and not still have no room to fall out.
Wait, no,
he can't breathe. You should be able to breathe.
Exactly. That's one of them.
And then why did it take everybody else like seconds to change? And then he's going like a day or two and still chilling.
Yes. That was the biggest issue that I had with the end because the screen goes black, right? And then it comes back. And then he pops up, and I was like, "Oh shit, the black guy survived!" Because when he got locked in there, I'm like, "Oh, he's dead." Okay,
because the guy said, "If you close it back, it's closed forever." Did I miss that?
Nope.
No. It wasn't closed forever. It was when he was trying to open it.
Yeah,
He
who
said
tried
if
to
he
open.
made a mistake, it
Mistake.
would block forever. Yeah,
Okay.
But I don't know if you can actually get out of a safe
like
if it's
that. I
locked
know, right?
from the
Like, how
inside.
did
I
he
don't
get
think you
in?
can.
Yeah, how do you do that? Unless I guess you're trying to say the foundation may have shook or something or mess. That's the only thing that makes sense. When the bomb dropped, it kind of shake the foundation or did something.
But you see, that's another thing, though, right? They had to go way underground to get to that fucking safe. Then the whole fucking town blows up, and he just walks up out of some rubble like nothing. No, they were in a building. That building would have collapsed all
After getting his ass whooped.
But I think the explosion burnt everything, didn't it?
Well, it was the same grill in which they came out from, right? Remember the grill with the access card, and then they couldn't get back out, right? She couldn't get back out, so and she had to cut through the concrete. So he got out by I guess the similar grill because it was locked, and then now it wasn't locked.
That's what
I'm just saying the building was so big that there would have been so much rubble that there's absolutely no way he would have got out of there.
And then what pisses me off too, the man said, "Okay, the part of my condition is that you don't leave my
Oh my God!
What the fuck did she do? Leave his outside. She probably caused her dad to get killed doing that dumb shit.
You see, this is the shit that really bothered me in this movie. The minute the daughter was like, "No, I'm coming," because if I don't come with you, I was like, "Oh fuck!" Right there, you know exactly what's gonna happen. So you know exactly what's gonna happen. Go ahead, guys.
So Danny, what is it that you liked?
I like the action. Like I said, I'm a big fan of Amari Hardwick. When I saw him, I was like, okay, let's get some points. I like the guy that played Scorpio. I said, okay, let's get some more points. Batista's kind of on and off. I don't like him as Drax, but I like him in other things that he play. He's got really good comedic timing, and he's getting to be a better actor. The chemistry between him and the Hispanic lady, I was really digging that.
Yeah, Maria.
I hate it when she got killed. I was like, that was one thing I was like, what the hell? But one thing I really cheered for is when that asshole secret agent guy, whatever, that tiger got hold his ass. I was like, yeah, get him. So
don't forget, bite off his head completely off, man.
Yeah. It was kind of confusing how could he determine, I guess, if he bites somebody and make him an alpha, then bite somebody and make him one of the betas. I didn't understand. They didn't explain that to me how they could decide which one they want as an alpha or beta.
Yep. No clue.
Okay. So there's another issue that I have with that part too, right? Because they actually say if you get bit by an alpha, you become an alpha. So that means everybody should have been an alpha, right? Because he bit one and then it spreads out. So that person he bites become an alpha. Then that alpha bites somebody and they become an alpha. So there should have been no just regular zombies.
I'm gonna say it like if they're gonna kind of steal a part of the vampire lore. If you ever watch this vampire movie called The Strain, the master, if he bites you, he could determine whether or not you still kept yourself. So he would turn you into a vampire, but you would still you would still be Anzo, just had the vampire powers. He could bite me or Gaiskar, and we could be totally mindless and just listen to him. So it's something I don't know how they do it or how they can determine it. But I guess they're kind of taking some of that. The alpha can determine who he wants to grant the alpha-like powers, and they still would have to control him, or he can make a bunch of the betas like the ones that were hibernating in that thing, in that hallway and stuff. I'm assuming that's how they did it. They didn't explain that.
No, that's the problem.
That's the only thing that makes sense to me.
So, Anzo, what is the best thing you liked out of this one?
I liked the guy from fucking Power, to be honest with you. You know what I mean? I like the part where the guy walks up to him and he says, "Oh yeah, the chainsaw's mine." And the guy he's like, "Don't touch my shit." You know what I mean? Don't ever put gas on my shit again.
You carried his gas, bitch. That's what he should have said.
I liked when what's his name? Ludwig, the guy who opened the safe, right? When he drops the other canister and gives him a look and walks away as well. He goes, "What the fuck you looking at?" Trying to be all tough. Yeah.
You see, so some of the comedic stuff was okay. Some of it did not hit. I'm pretty sure we'll get into that later. But I liked the action. I thought the action was really well done. I liked the concept of the alpha zombies. I didn't mind that. And like I said, a lot of my issues come with things in the story. That's the biggest issue that I have with this whole movie. And we'll get into that later. But yeah.
This is not a remake of Bruce Campbell's.
No.
No.
Army of the Dead.
And he wasn't in it.
Yeah,
There's a
so,
whole new spin on it. It was kind of like a World War Z meets Walking Dead.
Yes. Yes.
That's what I
actually liked that it was confined to just Las Vegas.
Yeah,
you know
I
what
do
I mean?
too.
Yeah, I liked how they did that. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's
Usually
cool.
when you see
You know what I didn't like though? That long, drawn out intro where they were showing everything. I thought it was too long. I was like, we don't want to see this, and they taking pictures and stuff, and then the first like 45 minutes was going back and forth. If you're not paying attention, to me it was kind of hard. Like, okay, this is why he became this. I didn't know they didn't show how they save everybody, and then they went to their normal lives. Only thing we know was just wake up, and he was in the kitchen, and then she was a mechanic. And I'll tell you one thing: what I really would have been pissed off. I'm risking my life, and I ain't getting a fair cut. They getting $15 million, and I'm getting like $200,000. What the hell kind of shit was that?
But you see, they didn't know how much.
They didn't
you
know.
What I mean?
Still, man, I was like, man, this is fucked up right here.
And to be honest with you, when I got in that safe, I was like, wait a minute, I'm only getting $200K and all this money is here?
Yeah.
No, I'm getting way. I'm
I would have
getting
brought a
way
bigger
more than
bag,
that.
man. I would have looked around for
I'm
something
getting
bigger.
way more than that. Are you fucking mad?
There's something else stupid too. Okay, they cut the hour from like a day to like an hour and 30 minutes. If I've got to safe open, I ain't gonna be on top of it making it rain.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to load that shit up and get the hell up out of there.
We're gonna talk about those scenes too. Horrible.
So I enjoyed the movie. Overall, it was entertaining. But the thing that I enjoyed the most about it was I was intrigued with the zombies, the story of how they the whole thing about how they communicated, the pregnancy thing really was like, whoa, this is different. This is pretty cool.
Different. Way
different. I that's what kept me going in this movie, because the interaction, we're gonna get back into that after, the interactions and certain characters of this freaking movie we could have done without, and they could have put more into the storyline of the freaking zombies, which I think would have been better. But we're getting into that after. Yep. So I like the interactions with the zombies. I like the comedic stuff with Vanderl. I guess that's the guy from Power. With Ludwig, the guy from The Safe. I like their chemistry that they had together. And the effects were awesome. Actually, I loved the tiger. I thought the tiger was done so well.
Tiger was sick.
The horse as well. It was really well done.
Yeah, the horse is good too.
So, not that I said that, Danny, what did you not like?
I didn't like the ending. I thought it could have been done better.
Oh, wait, hold on, Danny. Hold on. My wife gave you the sub. You're at 100. Congratulations, Gaiskar.
Oh, nice. So that, you know what that means now. I'm gonna have a one celebration.
Get off the
Thank you, everybody. Thank you. I appreciate it. This is great. This is good.
Good job.
Woo. Thanks, man. Thanks. Thank you guys for your support, man. Couldn't have done it without you.
Sorry for cutting you off, Danny, but
that's
good. I'm trying to think. I really didn't like that. I didn't like the girl kind of giving the daddy the ultimatum and stuff. That kind of. I didn't like the fact that the stars got killed. Man, the whole team got killed more or less, except for Amari Sotomayor. I mean, Omar. What's his
Hardwick?
Yeah,
Hardwick.
Omar Hardwick. His character.
Yeah, Vanderhoek.
But is he going to turn, or is he going to? I mean, I don't. They didn't really describe it because. And at one part now, when they were in the casino shooting, and the Batista character shot like that, he shot like it looked like a cyborg to me. Like sometimes the eyes just show blue.
Yeah, I seen that part. Yeah,
like a robot or something.
Yeah, I seen that part.
So I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure. Was that a computer? I mean, a special effects glitch or something? Because I remember when they came in that hallway, the eyes looked blue at one point, but then
some of them were blue.
Yeah,
some of the zombies were blue.
So I didn't quite understand that. Then when he ripped the baby out of the stomach, I thought the baby was living because didn't it turn red or something, like was breathing, or
it was blue,
at first.
Yeah,
it was blue at first, and then it turned red or pink. Look, at least on my TV, I was like, okay, is it living or? So I'm not quite sure because it seemed like her head was still living when that woman took the gun out.
That was.
So could he reattach it to the body?
You see, that's the thing I was thinking about too. I was like, maybe that's why he wants it to attach it to the body, but I don't know if that would work.
So, I mean,
It reminded me of that scene from I think it was The Walking Dead when they stabbed the old lady's head with the screwdriver. It's like, get that damn screwdriver out of my head.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. Sorry, Danny. Go ahead.
Yeah, this is what I really didn't like. They build up the asshole security guard, and they build it up, and the girl shot him in the leg, and then they drug him off, and then they didn't immediately kill him. And then when he does turn and we see him, he only stays alive like 2 minutes before he get killed. So I do all that build up and then don't really use him because he should have been more of a threat to me of them getting the women out. And then also, what was the purpose of the alpha keeping those women? Like he gonna make him his harem or something? Like Dracula, have Dracula brides or something? I mean, I didn't quite understand that.
Plot device. That's all it was.
Yep.
Okay.
Nonsense. Go ahead, Anzo.
All right, so here we go. So first off, I was pretty much enjoying the beginning of the movie, right? And I'm thinking he's putting a team together. Like Gaiskar said, I like the interactions and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And I like the fact, because at first he was like, yeah, $15 million for me, you, and then the other guy. And then I was calculating, I'm like, that doesn't leave much left, right? So then he's going around and he's giving numbers to people. So I'm like, okay, that makes a little bit more sense, you know? And then he gets to the daughter. And the daughter is like, no, I'm coming with you and blah, 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 blah. And I'm sorry, but once you do something like that, especially with the plot point that she was trying to go through in the movie, like looking for the mother of the kids, you know exactly what's going to happen. And that was the issue that I have. I said, okay, so 100% she's going to run off and then they're going to have to find her. So I'm like, okay, bullshit. And then they bring in the guy that works for the Asian guy that set it all up. They bring him in there. And then I'm like, okay, this guy is definitely going to fuck shit up. I didn't know how. I thought he was going to try and stop them from getting the money. Like he was just going to take off. I think that was his plan was. But as we seen in the movie, it was something else, right? But that's what I thought. So I said, okay, so those two plot points that you put in this movie were telegraphed. You knew it was going to happen. And that was an issue that I had with it, right? Then you get to some of the little comedy sets, like where the guy shoots the zombie in the safe room and he's like, oh, I shot the zombie. He starts dancing and shit. I'm like, dude, you guys don't got this much time to be doing that type of shit. You know what I mean? You got to be fucking opening that safe, get out of there and get up and go.
You see the shoes he was wearing?
Yeah. And now we got one of the toughest safes to get into. And he gets into it by putting his ear to the fucking safe and just open. I was like, are you kidding me? That's how he's going to.
But he had a little formula thing on the
that don't matter, bro. You ain't hearing that shit in a safe that thick, bro. You know what I mean?
It's more just stuff on the Italian Job and stuff like that to get it to safe.
Yeah, the Italian job. See, the Italian job, she tried to do it with the stethoscope. And the other thing, which when she lost it, she had to do it by touch. Because that's how they did in the old days. So, I mean, I hear what you're saying, but maybe he's one of the ones that know the old school skills and the new school skills. So I don't know. I hear what you're saying.
And then we got the traps, right, to get into the safe.
Yeah.
So what? So wait, the traps only work once? Like you step on it, the trap goes and then it fit. You know what I mean?
That reminds me of Indiana Jones. I was like,
exactly.
This does not make no sense right here.
Exactly.
Okay, right? And then also, why wouldn't Tanaka, whatever his name, why wouldn't he tell him that?
You know what I mean?
I don't know, man. Well, he was there for the head only, apparently.
I know, but I'm saying, but if to act like to this be faking like, okay, I'm trying to get this money, blah 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 blah. He still should have told them. They didn't know nothing. I mean, and how did they figure it out? They never told us how they figured it out. How did they figure out the floor was pressurized and had those traps? I never got that unless I missed it.
I think he did. I think there was a scene where he told them that someone told someone that there was traps down there, right? That there would be traps down there. But I'm just like, if that's all you have to do. Oh, and the guy taking the zombies down to try and bust the traps. I'm like, wait a minute. These zombies are trying to eat people, but you expect the zombie to walk. You're like, go walk. And the zombie's going to walk in and bust open the traps. I'm like, no, the zombie would attack you.
How did he figure out to warm the hand up?
Right, exactly. You know what I mean? I thought he was gonna because he had
a microwave just happened to be down there that he needed.
Right. And then I thought he was gonna because he had them in the little stall thing, whatever, right? The trolley. So I thought he was just gonna roll the trolley with the zombie in it. I thought that makes sense. But you unbuckle the zombie and you're like, go. And then the zombie starts to walk and then turns around. That one made sense. The other zombie
he actually warmed up the hand upstairs. He brought it down.
Oh, did he? Okay. Yeah. Still don't.
That don't make no fucking sense. Yeah, I was like, okay, it's kind of stupid.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. And my thing is, this story and what they had to do could have been so much more intense if you didn't need to put those things in to raise the stakes of the movie. You know what I mean? You could have just had them going in there trying to fight off all these zombies, and that could have been it. But no, you had to go and put in the daughter who runs off. Then you had to go and put in the guy who's backstabbing them. And then he gets the girl Coyote, who I liked, but you know what I mean? He tricks her into helping him. So I was just like, there are so much things that they did in this movie that were unnecessary. And if you would have just took those out, it would have had such a good movie, man. It would have been so much better.
What's up, JJ?
What's up, guys? How y'all doing?
Good.
Doing good, man. How you doing?
I think something happened to your camera, Anzo.
Yeah, I clicked on the wrong one.
Yeah, man. Just got this stuff in my belly. I was watching on the TV what you guys were saying.
Cool.
I'm just gonna start this off real quick. I watched this movie like just last night with a couple friends of mine in the backstage, and my favorite part of the whole movie was the ending.
Damn,
because it was over.
Oh wow!
You watching the LTG's backstage?
Mine. I watched it in the green room. Me and Moira and Slasher watched it, and I was like, I'm not really into these types of movies. I'm like Danny. I'm not all into the blood and gore, but you know, Moira said she wanted to watch it, and Slasher wanted to watch it, so you know, why not?
Cool.
And
hey, I was wrong though, JJ. I didn't think I was gonna like it, but man,
I didn't. It was the longest, boring ass piece of shit I've seen in a long time.
Was there anything you did like about it?
Yeah, the ending.
Damn.
God. So you didn't like anything? And you
Maybe the blonde.
Oh, the French guy.
Coyote.
Yeah. But also, I got to agree with Danny. It looked kind of weird, but I did actually like the tiger. And I'm sitting there watching. I said, "Man, what is this? One of Siegfried and Roy's tigers?" And they called it out. I'm like,
"Yeah,
oh,
exactly what it was."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, come on.
But when that tiger ripped the dude apart, that was fire.
Yeah. Slasher said that. He goes, "Man, if this guy does not get ripped apart by this tiger, I'm done."
Oh, I knew it was going to be the tiger because that's another issue that I had. Everything in this movie, the foreshadowing ended up being what it was supposed to be because he's like the first one that notices the tiger and he's like, oh my God, the tiger, right? And then next thing you know, he gets killed by the tiger. So I knew that was going to happen. And that was one of the biggest issues that I had with this movie. Everything was telegraphed. Like you could tell from one thing to a next thing. And I think Zack Snyder just decided, I'm just going to put every cliche, every movie trope that I can think of in
But
this.
you know what didn't make sense? Okay, when she switched the money counter for the head, and then he locked the gate on him, and he'd be like, fuck you, I got you twice. I'd be like, no, motherfucker, no, you don't. I got the head right here. So why did she? I would have let him go away. I'd be like, motherfucker, unlock this gate. I got the head right here. Let's make a deal. So I'm like, why did you do that?
You're right.
What was up with the black guy, y'all? I saw him at the end, he climbs out the grate, he goes rinsing a plane and all, but how the hell was he able to do all this? Didn't that guy break his fucking arm?
No, he broke Batista's arm. He broke Batista's arm.
Yeah, he broke Batista's arm.
Oh, I thought he did the same thing to that guy because I'm sitting there. How's he able to move his arm?
First of all, I'm shocked that a black man made it through a whole movie like that.
That's what I said.
Danny. What the shit that I have done?
No word of a lie. I said, "Oh shit, the black man survived." I was like, "Yeah,
he ain't got the money. That's the ain't got the money."
And he got the money.
But then they ruined that.
Yeah, they ruined it. Bite on the arm. I said, "Oh shit."
I knew he got bit. That's what I was saying. I knew he got bit. I'm like, what the hell?
But you see,
what is going on here? What took him so long to turn?
That's exactly. That's where you.
It's
change
because he's
the
a
whole-
black man. He has an immunity system
Our
that's
bla-
superior
our
to the
blood's
white
different.
people.
Because that's where it ruins the whole movie. Everybody through the whole movie, when they get bit, they're turning right away. Even Batista turned right away.
Yeah,
But then
within minutes.
the black guy comes up and he's chilling, and then he goes and he has time to rent a plane, get on the plane, sit up in the air, have some wine, and then he goes in the bathroom and looks and he's like,
Worse than
shit.
that, he has enough time to walk, find a car,
Yeah.
get
Yeah.
in the car,
Yeah,
go to the
yeah.
airport. It's like,
Exactly.
yeah,
my
no
God.
concept of time whatsoever.
You
All
see,
right.
I would have ended it like this. I would have had to, if you wanted to make the black, I would have had the black guy survive. I would have had the black guy take the head to the Asian guy. You know what I mean? And be like, okay, you set this all up. You set up my crew. Take the head to the Asian guy, right? Let the head bite the Asian guy, so the Asian guy turns, and leave it at that. Walk away like that. You know what I mean? Or something like that. But instead, they had to go and do this. He's changing, and I'm just like, that was dumb.
But also, Gaiskar, when you started the stream,
Yeah.
did you mean to say J.J. Abrams?
Yeah. Oh, I said J.J. Abrams.
Yeah.
I mean, the other, what's his name? Oh
Zack
my God,
Snyder.
Zack Snyder. Whoops, sorry. Not
Yeah, because I
J.J.
put it in.
Abrams,
I put it in
Zack
the chat. I'm like, "Yo, it's Zack Snyder, man, not J.J. Abrams." I'm like,
Yeah, I seen you put it in the. I seen
love
you
it.
put it in the chat, but I was like,
I had an
Yeah, we know
Anzo
it's-
moment.
"Okay, all right, just making sure, bro. Just making sure."
It's
But-
it's called jitters. Yeah.
No, it's all cool. It's all cool.
Yeah, I know. I
didn't care for it. I didn't care for it really. I could have went my entire life without seeing that movie.
too
So-
many issues for me. It could have been good. but-
I got a lot of shit going for this one, man. This movie for me, once the interactions happened, this movie became super predictable. Like the moment feelings were discussed between Maria and Scott, which is Batista's character, I was like, oh, one of them's gonna die, or both of them's gonna
Absolutely.
die, and that's
100%.
exactly. She didn't even last like 4 or 5 minutes after they said, "I was just hoping that me and you would
Yeah.
have a crack, a neck break," you know.
Yeah, I saw that shit. I'm like, whoa.
Yeah,
And then, so first he has the little heart to heart with his daughter, so you know something's gonna happen to him. And then he has the heart to heart to the girl, and it happens to her. And I was like, yeah, this is so predictable, man.
it was
Way
crazy.
Way too predictable. But there was also different points in the throughout the movie. Slasher even said, he goes, "Oh, is Batista going to cry again?" Way too many feelings. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You know, he
So-
was supposed to be this hardened soldier, killer, whatever the hell he was, but he's got too many feelings about him. And did any of you, three of y'all, notice how much he was squinting?
But yeah, because he had problems seeing. He had to use reading glasses. They just see him have the way. He had to put his reading glasses to know how to turn on the generator.
But
He's like,
you know why he wears glasses though?
because he can't see.
No, because he was insecure. What's up, K-Dot? Because he was insecure as a kid. So the glasses used to hide the fear when he was doing movies and talking to people. So I guess that kind of is trope, because if you watch a lot of his movies, he's wearing glasses.
Really?
Who the
Yeah.
hell does he think he is? Superman?
Yeah. So again, predictable. When I saw the convoy scene, when I saw the car with the wedding, I knew right away what was going to happen. They're going to crash. Again, when the family when the family goes to Vegas and leaves 2 kids, which family leaves their children behind to go into? I forget. I
Zombie
understand they
zone.
needed exactly. I understand they needed money, but you were getting a free trip to another camp where you're being fed and housed, so you would be absolutely okay. Made no sense to me. The whole man to give, I guess they did that to give the daughter a meaning to go in there, and in my opinion, they just put the daughter in there for a woman empowering moment and have some kind of female role to empower. But honestly, again, I've said it other times, when things are done right and it makes sense, then okay. But her role completely did not make any sense.
Absolutely.
None whatsoever.
Even Coyote was a stronger character. You know what I mean? She was a really strong character. So you didn't need to put that daughter in there. And then the daughter gets into the pro zombie and she's a marksman. Bam, 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 bam. Shoots them all in the head. I was like, really?
I think they just put the daughter in because kind of like closure because he killed the mom, so she had to kill him. So I think that's kind of was like the little connection.
It was just weird. You know, they're all sitting there getting ready to go, and his daughter shows up and she starts gearing up like she knows what the hell's going on.
Here you go. This is how I would have fixed that, Danny. I would have fixed that in the sense there's no daughter. The daughter died or whatever, but they got left behind. You know, the beginning of the scenes when they were with the families and everything, the wife got left behind. The Coyote's there. They're trying to hire him for the job. They get the Coyote, and then the Coyote can say, well, there's survivors, and I know they keep survivors in that building. Well, the wife is there. You know, it could have been something like that.
I don't say I disagree with what y'all saying. I'm just saying
I know.
That was the tie-in. He killed a mom in front of her, so it came full circle when he got bit by a zombie and she killed him. That's what I think that part of the plot was.
Yeah, true, but then once again, predictable.
Yeah, exactly. The other thing I had a problem with the security guy. You know, why make him a prick and a rapist? Why? Again, you know, bash the man down.
Okay,
already.
No,
I
agree why they did that. That was the motivation for her using him as bait. Because because she said in the rest of the movie, I only leave people if they deserve to be left or if they yada yada yada. So we all saw that he was a prick. So we cheer for him to come in there. So when he gets killed, we don't feel bad. I mean, I didn't feel bad. I was like, good.
Yeah, but why call him out as why a rapist? He could have just been a real asshole.
Because that's the reason why she did it. Being an asshole ain't enough to get used as bait. But if you're rapist and beating people up, then to me that kind of, in her mind, justifies why she used him as bait.
But my thing is another thing. Like I said, the minute she says he's coming, you know he's gonna die. You know she's doing it to kill him. I'm like, that's why she's doing it. Like
I thought she was gonna get back at him. I didn't know she was gonna use him as bait like that. I was surprised of the bait usage, but I figured she had an ulterior motive.
She was gonna kill him. Yeah, she was gonna kill him.
And I hated that damn Hispanic girl got killed in the end, man. But she went out like a trooper, man. She took out like 20. And she threw the one through the damn pane glass window.
I forgot another scene. So first, let's get to K-Dot's comment.
So how the heck did the black guy get bit? He locked himself in the vault, and he came out before the nuke zombies would have mobbed him. He didn't have a bite mark on his arm during the alpha fight. I didn't see him get bit.
No, but there was one point where the zombie was about to bite him. And that's when the white guy grabbed him and threw him into it. So maybe he got bit at that scene. But even like K-Dot said, it's like, if he had got bitten and he was bitten before he went into that safe, by the time he got out, he would have been a zombie. There's no doubt about it. He should have been a zombie.
Yeah.
Oh,
it took him way too long to start turning.
Absolutely. And Kate got her father killed for being hard-headed. Absolutely. She did all the complaining, and those three girls still died. Only two of them died, I think. It was only two of them died.
Well. The thing is, at the end, I don't remember seeing the other woman that was in there when they killed Batista. I don't remember seeing the other one. Maybe I missed it, but I remember seeing Batista and daughter.
How did a woman get shot in the head and the helicopter still live?
She didn't get hit in the head. She got hit in the shoulder.
Yeah.
Man, that looked like the head to me. I was like, what?
That was a shoulder shot, but still. Her and her dad were the only ones to walk away from the crash.
Man, I had an issue with the do you know what his background was?
Who's?
Scott. Yeah, Batista. What was his background?
He was like an army, because he wore that thing. He like in the army or something, because he when he had that nightmare, he knocked down the medal.
Okay.
That was some kind of military medal. So he had some kind of military training of some sorts.
Okay, I didn't know. I didn't realize. I know in the beginning people were holding certain things, and
because you remember
what the backgrounds were.
When the Chinese guys say, "How did the winner of the such and such and such and da 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 ends up being a chef?" So he had some kind of previous military experience, and then when he had that nightmare and knocked down his medal, you could see him looking at the medal trying to pick up pieces and stuff.
What else?
Okay, Dots. SSJK Dots. Thank you for joining us, man.
Absolutely appreciate it.
And how did the Alpha have enough sense to put on the damn metal thing, but not tell his other people to have a metal thing?
Well, he was military, right? And maybe some kind of conscience. Yeah.
But if you know that
also,
your weakness is metal, why not fashion the other stuff for your other guys?
Right.
hey,
That's true.
everybody taking headshots of this guy, but they're all cracked shots. But they couldn't seem to shoot him in the eye.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
His eyes weren't protected.
Correct. Bad shot. He was grading everybody, but
there's some things in there for like plot, move the plot, but that was kind of. But if I gotta grade this, man, I'm gonna give it a B.
There was a big issue that I had, and I was about to say before we got to that, and I completely forgot what it was. Yes, no, it's not you, Danny. It's not you. It's not you. Hold on, I'm gonna go back and watch and see what you said before that, so I can remember. Continue talking.
I gotta rewind. Good thing it's
JJ, I know you're gonna give this an F. So, Gaiskar, what's your grade?
You know what? I would give this a B minus. Actually,
I give it a D minus because the women were attractive.
I weren't really attracted to the wolf or whatever her name was.
The coyote, the daughter, even the one they went in to save. You know,
the love interest for Batista,
Maria.
yes,
Maria,
and then the other mother that went in there. Those two were attractive, but the rest of them, they could kick rocks.
Yeah, I agree with Danny on that one. So definitely B minus. So JJ, you're saying F, D minus?
No, D minus, man. Yeah,
D minus. And Danny,
he got a medal. I give it a B, solid B.
Yeah,
he got a medal.
I saw that.
For saving a government official.
Yeah, I forgot about that. It's true. That's what he says. Yeah. So
he gotta have
the movie was so drawn out. It's easy to forget.
You can't do all that stuff without having some kind of military training or something.
Thank you. I remember. Okay, so the first scene, right, where he sets up the girl, where the bad guy sets up the girl and locks her in, and then she breaks out. She breaks through the glass, right? Mm-hmm. She's standing right in front of everybody, and nobody's shooting the fucking zombies that are attacking her. Mm-hmm. They're just like, leave her. They're like, just leave her. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, she's right there. Shoot.
And she wasn't bit yet. Neither. She wasn't bit yet.
Yeah, right. Guzman's there. They could have started shooting, and then they're just looking.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you know.
In this movie, they don't go back to save you. If your ass don't keep up with the pack, might as well go ahead and cash in your life.
That's true.
No, just like that woman in the car, man. She had a little scratch or something on her, man. Nope. Later, bam, you're gone.
Is it no? I get that. I get maybe not going back, but she was right there. Yeah. Even the guy shot one of the zombies. So I'm like, wait, nobody else went over to start shooting? Like, come on.
100% on that one. I forgot about that scene too, Anzo. You're absolutely right. When she comes through the window in the aisle, right? Yeah.
And why in the hell, unless they legitimately slowed it down, why in the hell did it take so long for that gasoline to ignite or that fuel to ignite?
Oh, yeah, I think
they slow that down because that's Zack Snyder. That's his thing, man.
Yeah, he liked that slow down shit.
That slow motion shit. You saw the bullet go in the hole, you see it ignite it, and then he sped it up and then blow everything up. So he liked that slow motion stuff.
What a fan of it.
Man, I tell you, I think Batista must have jumped over like 20 tables running. I was like, that sucker got cat-like reflexes, boy, to do all that shit. I mean, running and shooting.
I'm gonna share something with you guys.
And K-Dot said, K-Dot said, I got to take the Black Man Cool card. He only used the chainsaw once. They marketed was gassing him up with that chainsaw. I know, right? They only showed him at the beginning with the chainsaw, and then at the end, he didn't use it at all.
So they used it to cut a hole in the damn side of the damn wall.
Yeah, she ended up using it. Yeah.
Okay, but why do all that when all you had to do is put it up to the gate? That metal would have been easy. I'm like, all you got is one lock holding the thing. Why not use that instead of using all that time? Because there's no way that blade gonna stay sharp to go through a wall. Not that one.
100%. It's like, what the hell? There's so many things that just didn't make sense.
Cut the lock, bro. Cut the lock. It's easier and faster.
What's this you showing?
So, Army of the Dead Netflix users are complaining about Zack Snyder's film before even watching it.
That's me.
Yeah,
okay.
Damn.
So Netflix subscribers are complaining about Army of the even before watching the movie. Just 1 month after Zack Snyder's released his 4-hour cut of Justice League, the director has now unveiled this new trailer starring Dave Bautista and Ella Prunell. While the film is nowhere near as long as the director's cut of the DC
Shit is damn near
film,
3/4
its
is
running
long.
time is clearly a lot longer than people were expecting a Las Vegas set zombie heist film to be.
Hell
After the film was added to Netflix on Friday, the 21st of May, many users expressed their disdain over its length of 2 hours and 30 minutes. Wait a damn minute! Why is Army of the Dead 2 hours and 28 minutes long? One person asked, with another adding, how the fuck is Army of the Dead 2 hours and 28 minutes long? Someone needs to lock Zack Snyder in a room when they're editing his films.
And you know what?
Agree.
I can 100% agree with that because there's so much shit they could have took out and it would have made a stronger movie.
Absolutely, and that's
I'm
my
telling
main
you.
thing, right?
That time will scare you, man. Because when Gaiskar told me that, and I was driving, I was like,
I could just see that, Danny. Goddamn, coming home,
You're like,
from work,
hell
and I gotta
fucking
watch
no.
this bullshit.
I said that should have happened. 'Cause I was doing the numbers in my head. I said I'm gonna get home about 3:00, sit down and eat. I was gonna leave about 30 minutes. Yeah, I'm gonna watch this video. So that 3:30 shit, that's fucking 5:00. And I was like, no. But
I
then
appreciate that, K. Dot.
when I watched that shit, I was like, damn, this shit right here kind of nice.
I even asked last night before we started watching. I said, "Yo, this piece of shit's 2.5 hours. Y'all really want to watch this?"
Hey,
They're like, "Yeah, sure, yeah." So I'm like, "God."
you know
Were you
what
blazing,
else is concerning? Well, not concerning,
Mhm.
but good. I watched Rotten Tomatoes. It's 79%, I think. Critics.
I didn't check that.
No, 71% critics. I think 78 or 79% audience. So
Really?
it's high.
What?
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck were these people
Like-
smoking?
Like
watched-
I know
I watched-
JJ don't like it. I don't think it's horrible. I really don't. I just think there are some things in there.
It's over
that they could have
70%,
just
bro.
made it better.
Yeah, but I've made it known. I'm not a horror fan, zombie fan, none of that stuff. I don't watch it. I don't care for it. But I was doing something for a couple friends of mine last night. So hey, hey, let's watch a movie. Who cares?
Mhm.
But oh my god, man, you could have cut an hour out of that movie and it would have done perfect.
Look at that. 71%.
Damn.
buddy.
Damn. Do you think this has to do with the fact about Justice League? You think this influenced the fans?
It
of
might.
Justice League?
It might have
could've-
if they
it could've
actually
been.
if they
It could've
actually
been.
love the Snyder Cut. Yeah, it could have been.
It could have been a lot of Zack Snyder supporters still supporting him. That's possible.
Right.
Could be.
Yeah.
Could be.
Wow,
I
that's impressive. That's an impressive.
Mm-hmm.
I
I've
say
never
we give
seen
it a week.
I've never
Well, it's
seen
shocking
the
to
critics
me.
and the audience that close. Well, that's the first
No.
when you told me that. That's the first thing I went look. I said, "Let's see what this shit is." If it's like 40 or 30, I ain't watching. And I saw
It's
71. I
entertaining.
was like, "Oh shit!"
You know what I mean?
Like
It's
I said earlier,
entertaining.
man.
It doesn't. It does. There's no boring. Like Danny said, he wasn't bored. Neither was I. I wasn't bored either. But I just caught myself saying, "Really, you're doing this? Like, really,
Right.
we're doing this?" I
Exactly.
think the whole movie could have been better if they would have just made it the zombie and the heist the main story and kept all that
100%.
other bullshit out. That could have
Yeah.
been just enough to keep up the intensity of the movie. You know what I mean?
agree.
But no.
Did you read my notes? Holy shit! The Kate story should have been left out. It was good enough just with the heist. That's what I wrote.
Damn, that's what kind of Canadian telepathy y'all doing over there. Huh? How far do y'all live from each other now?
My man.
We probably live like
Well-
what, 10, 15 minutes away.
Yeah, about that.
To
what I
me,
really like about this movie
I believe
is
that.
I didn't feel like I wasted my money. If I went to the theater, I would have come out. I would have come out of the theater saying like, "What the fuck did I just spend my money on?" So when I can say that about a movie, I feel pretty good about it. I hate wasting my money.
Now
No,
here's my next question to you guys. So go ahead, Anzo. I'll ask
No,
you
no,
after that.
no. I was gonna say I agree with you 100%. Like I didn't come out there and say no, this movie is fucking horrible. There was things I liked about it, but like Aishka said, there's things that they could have took out and made it better.
Now my next question is, would you watch it again?
Yes.
no.
Yeah, yeah. I'll watch it again.
Yeah, me too.
No,
I would actually watch it again.
I may watch it tomorrow.
Yeah, me too. I'll watch it
If my
again.
daughter wants to watch it, I'm gonna watch it because she walked into me watching it, and she's like, "Oh, what's this?" And I'm like, "Oh, it's a zombie
I'm
movie."
gonna go even one
Like
better. I would go to the theater and watch it.
Really?
Oh, man. Come on,
Wow.
man.
I might too to see some of those scenes and that tiger shit.
Mhm.
Yeah, I might pay to go see it.
I don't
Not
know, man.
IMAX. Not an IMAX.
I'm gonna go one
I don't
step further. If I go to Canada and Anzo said, Danny, and I just went this now, let's go to IMAX. I might would go with y'all for
Oh,
that.
nice.
Yeah.
I
For
hope
that
it's a
movie
good-
now. I ain't saying any movie, but I didn't. This movie didn't stink, and I'm a hater of like the zombies and the horror genre. I really don't care for it. But this movie, man, I was not disappointed.
Danny, you know I respect you, bro. You really do.
Oh yeah.
But you're losing cool points with me by just saying
Hey, I'm
that.
sorry.
Oh,
I'm sorry,
no.
bro.
Oh, no.
I'm gonna get to. I want to announce. When I get to Commander Data's comment, hopefully you keep up the lives. You know what? Now that I hit 100, I said to everybody, once I hit 100, I'm gonna do my show. So now that I did that, I have to get my intro ready, and now I'm gonna have my own show once a week. And yeah, stay tuned to that because it's gonna happen once a week. It's gonna be my show where I'm gonna have
Time to go to work.
random people. Yeah, it's time to have the shit going now. I said it. I'm gonna keep up with it. Once I hit 100, I was gonna.
I was on the road today. My wife called me. She said, "Danny, I looked in the account and you got a check from YouTube." I
Finally?
I've been here about 2 years. It's my second check.
Damn.
What the fuck?
That's
How did you get
okay.
yours so quick? I didn't get mine yet. I was thought it would be coming in. I was like, no, but
I got my first one, man, like 6 months ago. Because I had one super chat stream. Yeah, like 6 months ago. But I wasn't breaking 100 each time. So all them 6 months, 20 here, $20 here, 10 bucks. So it finally went over 100. And they sent it. I was like, okay, whatever. I'll take it. Free money.
Gas money.
Absolutely, man. Extra cash, right?
Yeah.
Ain't no
That's what it
ain't no
is.
such thing. Ain't no such thing. If I got money like that, that's the first thing I'd be thinking. Okay, that's gonna be gas money. Okay, that's gonna be more food money. That's gonna be, weed money. Who knows? It's just anything. It's like I always compartmentalize that money, man. It's just like, oh, hey, free money. I ain't seen that shit in 20 years.
What up,
who
Jason?
was Lily?
Huh?
Lily
Who
was
was Lily?
the wolf or whatever her name was. Coyote.
Coyote? Oh yeah.
Cody, yeah.
I liked her though.
Yeah.
I like to see her out all the gear, man.
Yeah, I liked Coyote.
Would you guys be excited for the next Zack Snyder movie?
Depends
This
on
one
what
wasn't
it
too
is.
bad. This one
Depends
wasn't
on
too
what
bad.
it is. If there's some other
Yeah.
kind of bullshit I don't care for, no. But if you
Yeah.
do
This
that-
one I had issues like with the whole daughter and the whole male thing about the rape.
Yeah.
That all for me could have been left off, and they could have gone more with the backstory of Batista,
zombies and-
military,
Or that,
and
yeah.
the zombies
Uh-huh.
right?
and then why they
Instead of
kill off one of the main characters in the
Mhm.
montage? That didn't make sense to me.
At the beginning.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Her and the little girl, man, they dropped the damn
Okay,
the
Um,
container right on him.
containers on. I'm like,
I saw that shit. I'm like, what the?
Yeah.
I was like, no. I'm just curious. I'm just curious if anybody else felt this way, or if this is what you guys have been describing. Every single scenario in this movie, every single one,
Mhm.
there was always. I don't care how minute or unimportant it was. Everything had a lead up to it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
But that's the thing. That's what we've been asking. Hey, we need more lead up to this particular event. But we got one for damn near every event, and it made the movie way too long.
100%.
I didn't really care.
Yeah.
Well, after I got into it, I didn't care about the length. If you hear that first, it's like shock value. What the fuck? But then once I got into it, kind of like when I first heard 4 hours for Justice League, I was like, oh,
Mhm.
I love comic book movies, man. But Endgame was a chore for
Long
me.
one. Yeah. Me
And now
too.
it's gonna be an hour longer. But shit, when I got into it, I'm like, man, this is a stroke of genius. Especially how
Yeah,
the chapters were.
But Danny, come on, bro. You watched it at home, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you can hit pause
I know,
anytime
but
you want.
I would
Fast
have
forward.
I would have gladly paid definitely IMAX wanted to go see that in the theater.
Oh, so would I, especially in a 4:3 format. Damn right, I'd go and see it.
Shit, I don't care if it's a 1-2, a 6-7, 9-10 format. I'm gonna go see that. That's my shit.
Hey, I'm not disagreeing with you, man. I love the Snyder Cut. I really did.
Yeah.
4 hours was nothing for me because I went to the theater and saw Endgame, and I was ready to sit through it again.
Oh, I wasn't doing no back to back.
Well, I used to be a driver, man. I got what I call road bladder. I can hold it.
I can't.
I can hold it.
I was sitting there plotting when can I use the bathroom. When Tony and Captain America went back in time, I like, there it is.
Me too.
When I went and saw the second time, I made sure I watched that whole thing through and went something that I didn't really care about.
So let me ask you this, Danny. So when you watch Endgame, do you watch it from beginning to end, or do you just fast forward?
Hell no. I watched the first 30 minutes, fast forward that shit to when Thor and Iron Man and Captain America about to fight damn Thanos.
That's the reason. That middle part is the reason why I never seen it twice in theaters.
Yeah.
Is because I couldn't take that middle part again. I really couldn't.
I
War,
was intrigued the first time, but I done seen it. The first part when Tony get off the ship and he goes off on him, that's one of my favorite parts.
Me too.
And then when Thor damn chops off Thanos' head, the first time I see it, I said, "Oh, what the fuck? This the movie got over. What happened?" So
yeah,
I
went for the head.
Yeah.
My what the fuck moment in Endgame was, why the hell they'd have to kill off Black Widow? That was my what the fuck moment. Kind of like when Luke threw his saber over his shoulder in The Last Jedi.
I don't know, but
because think about this for a moment. All right, if Hawkeye had died, that makes sense because the new Hawkeye's female. That made sense.
I definitely didn't like the fact that she died. I was pissed off at that.
Yeah, I'm like, why did y'all do that?
Because her death would have had a bigger impact than Hawkeye.
That's
which it would have. I don't. No one would have cared if Hawkeye died, bro.
Gasp moment.
Yeah,
I think
I understand that, but
I think she's coming back in Loki.
I think something's up with her in Loki.
Yeah.
I honestly do. I saw that little scene there, and it looks like it's her.
Like she's sitting in like she's sitting in the damn what's the stone? The soul
stone.
Yeah.
No, well, it's the same cliff, right? And they're like sitting below it. You see the camera angle going up. Yeah, I'm curious to see it. Of course, I'm gonna watch it. Right, the whole Loki thing.
Yeah,
I'm sure. I know you guys are as well. But fuck.
Also,
yo,
did you watch Bad Batch yet?
No.
JJ, okay, you gotta watch Bad Batch, JJ. Maybe not Anzo.
I'm watching that. Hey,
the host of the show, bro. 2 weeks back to back.
Yeah, man,
bro. What the hell?
Bro, I was gonna watch it tonight until I found out Gaiskar was streaming.
Okay. I appreciate that.
Well, I can tell you this,
but I know it's only half hour long. I could watch it tonight when I get all said and done. I'm not gonna miss it though. I'm not gonna miss it.
I can tell you this. Go ahead and get your pillow. Go ahead and get your blanket. You ain't gonna need no dose, bro, because it's gonna put you slam to sleep.
Hold on, Danny. See, after last week's roundtable, I gave that particular episode, I think, a B-.
Last week?
Yes.
Oh my god.
B- for last week's?
Yeah, because I'm watching where the story's going. I'm not judging it yet. I'm watching where it's going.
Well, this one here, boy.
I guess I just don't have patience, man. Because
this is a straight up shit sandwich. This episode here, boy.
Well, no, Gaiskar, with 16 episodes, you can't immediately judge it. Not like with 6-8 episodes.
I'm not disagreeing with you, but there's still I don't know, man.
I get the 16 episodes, but to start off this slow is bad.
Yeah, they could start off with the foot on the gas, then slow it down, and then put the foot on the gas. Right now, man, they really got the car cranked.
Or they're still building the story at the moment. Okay, and I say this now, just bear with me for a second. Okay, towards mid-season, it'll pick up significantly. Hopefully, banging by the end of it, because if it is, that can almost guarantee them a second season if they're going to do that. Because they're just starting out right now. That's what I'm saying. Guys, you got to be patient with it. They're just starting.
Well, I hear what you're saying, but if I was any part of that creative control team, I would put the 16 seconds on Mandalorian or Boba Fett.
Oof, tell me about it.
I wouldn't put 16 seasons on animation unless it's
Yeah,
something
I
fire
agree.
like Rebels or Clone Wars.
And the
Yeah,
last
but
season of Clone War was only like what 10 episodes?
Well, 10
It was a,
episodes,
it
Well,
was a slow
but
one as well.
the first
well,
6 didn't matter. It was the
Mm-hmm.
last 4 because we saw the Order 66 thing and
Mhm.
Anakin really turn into Darth Vader.
and you could hear it too.
Yeah.
It was all audio from episode 3.
Mm-hmm.
Right. It was great what they did.
Yeah.
Now if they show Darth Vader in the Bad Batch, that
Listen,
would
when
interest me.
He'll be coming.
when you hear Star Wars Theory complain about the episode,
I understand that. But
all
like I
I'll
said,
have to say
everybody-
is,
hey, we're
like a
living in a
slow
time
burn.
right now. We're living in a time right now, and you're even a part of this, guys.
Mhm.
You got to have it. You got to have it now. We're always in a hurry mode, man. You got to be patient.
I get the general, I get what you're saying, and I agree with you. But in this case, it's just we're 4 episodes in. I expected to get a little bit more than what we got, and
We still got 12 to go.
I know, but still, like the first episode of Clone Wars after the movie, we got Yoda, right, and how Yoda beat Ventress, right?
Right.
And then we got other things. Then it slowed down until like season 2 or at the end of season 2. I would say season 3. That's when things started picking up again. But
Right.
like season 2 for me is I don't remember much of season 2 of the Clone Wars.
I have to look at the episodes to tell you, but like the part where yeah, I agree with what Gaiskar is saying. Just a little too slow for me. Even correct me if I'm wrong. Anzo's biggest thing with the Mandalorian is that it was the same thing, kind of repackaged.
Yeah.
A lot of missions and stuff. But
And they're doing it again.
The missions were fire. Because I don't know what it was about the Mandalorian or the baby. I don't know what, but that series seemed much more interesting to me than this one.
But
No,
see, sorry, Ansel. Going back
No,
to the
that's-
Mandalorian thing, it was all side missions, and they're kind of doing it with this one again as well. It's like in the Mandalorian, the whole thing with the frog with the eggs and Grogu. I found that dumb.
Yeah.
Well,
I thought it was funny.
Yeah.
I thought it was funny as hell because every
Yeah,
time
funny,
you
yeah.
look around,
Yeah,
like
I
a little
guess.
baby eating the damn eggs.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
funny, but it's like I said, every episode was a side mission. It's like when you watch some of these other shows, they have a start and end and everything connects, but you can miss a few episodes and you really don't miss nothing in the show. You know what I mean? And that was my biggest issue with it.
Sometimes live action is just better than animation, and sometimes in some franchises it's the exact reverse because DCU animations kick ass, but the live actions kind of suffer. In Star Wars, I think the live actions are better or more engaging to the fan versus some of the animation.
I would agree with you, but there's some Clone Wars seasons that I thought were a lot better than The Mandalorian.
Oh yeah, of course. I thought there was a
I don't know
couple of
about
seasons of
seasons.
Rebels.
I'll say episodes. I won't say seasons.
I would say that
I'll
about the
give
Clone Wars
seasons.
and Clone Wars and Rebels.
Mhm.
Like I
You
said,
know,
I will agree with some episodes are better, but not the whole entire season.
Now I tell you what. Now I know I'm not digging the animation right now. I think the animation could have been a lot better than what it is.
It's the same as Rebels and Clone Wars.
Yeah, but
Definitely Clone Wars.
they're now doing it in 4K, and to me it just looks like it's off. It don't look as fluid.
I don't have a problem with it.
Don't get me
Yeah.
wrong. It goes smooth, but I'm just looking at the progression between Clone Wars and Rebels.
Yeah.
How they change the animation. I figured it would have been better than what it is. That's all.
Just whenever I see Omega, I just like, I kind of cringe. Be like, man, would she hurt me off the screen?
Exactly. That's like
They still ain't animating the top of her fucking lip. That just is weird.
It's horrible, man. Fucking horrible.
So the rumor about her. Well, then again, we'll save this for tomorrow. I'm not going to get into too much of my thoughts of that, right? Because we'll leave it for JJ's roundtable.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, it's just I get what you're saying, JJ. But for me, it's like I really expected this episode to do more with the character they revealed, and
yeah, the character, she was hot.
Mhm.
That's the only good thing about it.
and that's
what?
the character that came in this episode.
Yeah.
Oh,
Absolutely.
okay. Yeah.
So I'm not going to ruin for you because
Yeah.
that's the only
cool.
exciting thing there is.
No. Does what's her name?
Fennec?
Shan come in?
Yes. Fennec,
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
It is.
And it's cool that they got Ming Na Wen to voice her own character. I thought that was cool.
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah,
it was her? It was
Yep,
her?
yeah,
Okay,
sure.
I wasn't sure.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's
I recognized the voice before I recognized the character. I said, hey, that's so.
Hell yeah.
I wasn't sure right away.
K-Dot,
No,
we
I
saw, you said he didn't get paid for YouTube this month, next
Yeah.
month. Yeah. And you
Oh,
like
that before?
the
Yeah.
second act in game pisses me. It don't piss me off. It kind of makes me sleepy.
boring.
Yeah.
Too goofy.
It's
to
like
cap,
it
whatever.
it just drags on too much. I think that
Mhm.
that whole middle time
Well,
time
it's
thing.
same thing with Army of the Dead. It just drug the fuck on.
And see, they had a missed opportunity too in the end game. They should have shown us how he came up with Professor Hulk. I want to see that. I didn't want to see. I didn't want that to be done off screen. I would have preferred.
And there wasn't no deleted scenes to show anything like that.
Yeah,
And
I really hate that.
I'm sorry, they should have not have had Professor Hulk at all.
He's good in
They
the comic
should.
books.
Yeah, he is, but you see, they don't go through Hulk's progression in these movies, and that's my problem. You know, when I remember when it was one of my favorite story runs was when they separated Bruce Banner from Hulk, and he went rage and he beat up all the events. Like he fucked up everybody, you know. And I would have liked to have seen them do something like that before they went the Professor Hulk route. You know, I just think they weaked him up and just.
They're gonna do
I hate Hulk.
I want to see them do a World War Hulk because he is like beyond any Hulk I've seen. And now they got this new run, the Immortal Hulk.
I've been arguing with myself about watching something. Danny, maybe you tell me.
Immortal Hulk, he is hell.
What was that, JJ?
No, I've been arguing with myself lately about to watch something. I keep seeing it. And Danny, I think you would be the perfect person to tell me if it was decent watching or not. And that's Planet Hulk.
Planet Hulk?
Oh yeah.
The animation?
Yeah.
Animation? Yes.
Yeah.
Definitely watch it.
Okay.
If it gives you, it's going to give you the lure. It takes place from whenever you remember when the Hulk got in that ship in Age of Ultron at the end of it and flew off. It picks up from there. He goes. He lands on this other planet. They put this device on there that kind of control him. He stays Hulk the whole time, but then it's some kind of myth. I ain't gonna tell you everything. A myth about a savior with green skin is going to come.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
Does it lead into Ragnarok?
He beats the shit out of Beta Ray Bill, though.
Yeah.
Does it lead?
I haven't watched it either.
Does it lead into Ragnarok?
No, it's not connected like that.
No,
it's not connected like that. It's just.
I'm saying if it picks up right after he left off, I figured, hell, why not hit it that way?
It's like a mix of what's the word I hate?
Planet Hulk came out way before Ragnarok.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of sort of canon.
The look.
Some of it got canon stuff, and some of it got Elseworld stuff in it. So it's like a mixture of canon.
Well, see, I don't watch many of these animated things, and I just keep seeing Planet Hulk. I'm like, all right, is this thing worth watching? Is it trying to tell me something?
Have you watched the X-Men 90s? The 90s X-Men cartoon?
No.
Oh my god, those were good.
Mm-hmm.
Those were good cartoons.
To me, I love the 80s ones. You know that Saturday morning animation style.
No, was it the 80s or 90s? No, it was the 90s, right?
It's the
80s.
Yeah,
that's 80s, dude. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
That's 90s.
Yeah,
that's 90s.
That's 90s, bro.
Is it?
Yeah, it's 90s.
Okay.
Thanks,
definitely.
I'll take your word for it for the moment.
I believe so. It's on. They were on it. No, now they're on Disney Plus. They used to be
Disney Plus. Mm-hmm.
They're on Disney Plus. They're on Hulu.
Yeah.
Hell, the original Thundercats is on Hulu.
I liked Wolverine and the X-Men.
That was good too. Yes.
That shit was fire. That shit pissed me off because they were going to end that. Well, they ended it with the Age of Apocalypse, and I was like, "Oh my god, yes!"
I wanted to see that, right?
And they never fucking did a season 2, bro. I was fucking pissed, man.
It came out in October 31st, 92.
Yeah,
92.
5 seasons. Okay. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
X-Men Evolution was good too.
It was okay. It was okay. I don't think I've seen all the episodes of Evolution. I've seen a few.
Yeah.
There's an anime one on Netflix I haven't seen.
Oh yeah, I watched
The Wolverine one?
The first episode of Wolverine.
Trash.
Oh my god, hey, that first
Nah,
episode
that is
shot,
trash, bro.
and they shot him all up. I mean, they like shot the skin off the bone, Gaiskar. I mean, he's all fucked up and shit. They think that sucker start regenerating and shit. He fucked their ass up. I was like, that shit. Now, that's the only one I watched. Only episode I watched, but that first episode was all right.
Here's a question to you guys: what's your best animation so far?
Like
Best
of all
favorite.
time?
Of all time so far, what have you seen that you say that animation is fire? That's the one.
The animation or the story?
Good question. Both.
Okay.
Or give me both, like animation and story.
Animation for me is the Transformers the movie. That is one of my favorite.
Nice.
Now the story to me is the whole Beast Wars story. I love the Beast Wars.
Anza?
Well, Transformers for sure. I have to say that. You know what I mean? When it comes to story wise, that's a good question. I guess it would be Transformers the movie. I can't really think of. Oh no! Sorry. Public Enemies. Batman, Superman, Public Enemy. Yeah,
That's one of my favorite ones. You like that better? You like that better than Apocalypse War?
I did. Yeah.
No, boy. I'm gonna change that. When I said Beast Wars, Apocalypse War. That's my favorite.
Apocalypse War is good, but I just love. I love.
That sucker had Batman as his general. And he's sitting in that chair.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that shit was fire to me, boy. I was like,
How about you?
I love Public Enemy.
How about you, JJ?
Well, you guys kind of know where this is going to go. I would have to say
Star Wars.
It's a toss up in between Clone Wars and Rebels. Don't get me wrong. I love the old style animations like what you guys are talking about. You know, G.I. Joe, Thundercats, Transformers,
Damn, I forgot about Thundercats.
Yeah, Silverhawks.
Silverhawks are fire, boy.
Mask.
Oh my God, Mask.
Mask. Yes.
I
What?
thought.
Mask.
Oh man.
Yeah. It was
put on a
crap,
mask.
really?
They put on a mask, then the truck turned to a
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, I like that.
You gave me a freaking reminded me of this one, man.
I like Visionaries better than that. I love Visionaries.
But really upon animation and story, it would be Clone Wars and Rebels.
Mask. Remember this shit?
Hell yeah, dude. Hey man, look up the intro on YouTube, dude. You can watch the intro, man.
What's the one? It was three of them, and one could stay in the air,
water, air, and
in the land.
Yeah. I was just
Power Extreme.
I was watching that the other day, man.
Oh my God.
Power Extreme. That was not them.
No, that's what they would say whenever they put
Power
in the
Extreme.
It's three of them. One was air, one was water, and one was land. Centurions.
Centurions. Yeah.
Oh, dude, I watched that too.
Was hell too.
Oh, I remember these guys. Yeah, I remember the toy.
I watched this too. Yeah.
The one in the green could go in the water. One in the yellow could go on land, and one in the blue
was the sky.
Yeah, I remember the toys because they had all these holes, and you were able to clip on their stuff.
Yeah.
They go to Dark Terror was the bad guy.
What about Cops? You guys remember
Yes.
Cops?
Cops.
Oh, Bulletproof.
Yeah. The only thing I hated about that is Bulletproof never did shit. Like all
you know what they call him Bulletproof, right?
Yeah, because he had robot chest. Yeah. That's why I liked him. I like Bulletproof.
Oh yeah, this freaking villain. I remember this guy.
What used to say? Just crime, fighting time, or some shit.
Yeah. The cyborg dog and stuff. Yeah.
What about this one? This is an obscure one. What is it called? The Pirates of Dark Water or something like that.
The Pirates of Dark Water. I remember that. And the guy had the funky sword.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember that. They were kind of like pirates.
Oh my gosh.
I know. I played that game. I don't remember the cartoon.
Hey, I know you remember Thunder the Barbarian.
Hell
Oh,
yeah.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Man, that was my
That
favorite.
was one of my favorites. Even
And I
though they
remember my
did
favorite
rip off
bad
the
guy
same-
on there was Gemini. You gotta have the two heads.
Yes.
Turn his head around.
I didn't care for the guy that had the fishbowl.
This guy right here.
Yeah.
Thunder was
Oops,
hell,
hold
boy.
on. Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember enjoying looking at the girl animation. I was so young
Yeah.
back then. I was like, oh my god, that
She
is
was kind of hot, wasn't she? Yeah.
Well, you see, you have like it looks like He-Man, right? You see where they
You
got
got
He-Man from?
Ariel.
That's across the He-Man and Luke Skywalker.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah,
You remember,
exactly.
Y'all remember Black Star?
Yeah.
Of
Yeah.
course.
Black Star. What's that? Black Star.
The-
Not that
Yeah.
guy.
I think with two
No.
R's.
Cartoon. Hold on,
That's
Black
him right
Yeah,
there.
that's cool.
Go down. Because he had that dragon he fly
Star.
on.
That freaking sword. Yeah.
Mhm.
His fix.
He was Funimation too.
Yeah.
That's why he
So-
looked like He-Man.
Mine, I have to say, animations. Like the animation, I would have to go with this one right here.
Akira? Never saw
Akira.
it.
For animation,
Yeah, that's
Mhm.
that's
That's
This
an anime,
was-
ain't it?
yeah, that's
Yeah.
an anime.
Yeah.
The animation that this, it was amazing. This came out in 1988, and I remember when I rented it at the video store. I'm like, I heard my Chinese friend talking about it, and I'm like, oh, let me take it, let me rent it. And I rented it, and I was like, holy shit!
Yeah, that's a
Like
new person.
I never seen this type of animation before.
Chalanita?
Sorry,
I said new person. Chalanita? I think I'm saying her name right.
Chilanita.
Chalanita.
Yeah, Chill Anita. Chill Anita. Yeah. Thank you. Absolutely.
K-Dot
so
did
yeah.
the same thing.
This was I can't see JJ now. Hold
you can't see me. What the fuck?
on. So yeah, this would be like animation style. I would say
Yeah.
this. And as for storyline, I would have to be Transformers as well. That
My
was a great
roommate
style.
owns this
Look,
movie, man. He
It's like the
loves
same
it.
style of animation as One Punch Man a little bit.
Hold on, let me see if I can get the trailer. Akira.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Have any of y'all
I
watched
see-
Castlevania?
No.
Oh, I haven't. I heard it's good though. And it was the preview right after this movie on Netflix, right? For season 2, is it? I think.
Castlevania is hell,
trailer.
buddy.
Me
Yeah, this-
personally, I'm not an anime fan, so all those.
Why?
I just don't like them. The only anime I like is Ninja Scroll.
Really?
Hmm
You like anime, Gaiskar, right?
I was hardcore. Well, not hardcore, but I watched Ramna and a Half. I watched Robotech growing up. What else did I watch?
Did you happen to see a video floating around on YouTube? It was they tried to base it off the TIE Fighter video game.
Oh yeah, the Star Wars one.
Yes.
Yeah, that one was okay.
Dude,
That
I
one was-
love that, man. I was like, how come we can't get a TV show like this?
Yeah, that one wasn't bad. But for me, I don't know, man. Like it was one of my boys who got me onto anime. He was like really into it, you know. So I was like, yeah, you gotta watch this one. And Ninja Scroll was the first one I seen, and I loved it. And then I just started watching everyone, Ghost in the Shell, and all these other
That's
ones.
the one. Ghost in the Shell.
And
Ghost in the Shell is nice.
didn't like them.
Really?
I didn't like them.
You didn't like
Every
the,
other-
you didn't like the Gundams?
No, nope, didn't like Gundams. Didn't like Ghost in the Shell.
What about Voltron?
Voltron was good. Transor Z was good.
I wasn't a big fan of Voltron. I think I liked Transor Z better,
Mhm.
but I wasn't a huge fan of Voltron. To me,
Did y'all ever see the Voltron that Swiss Beats produced?
No.
on Netflix, was it on
That-
Netflix? I think there was one on
That
Netflix.
intro is fire. That intro is so fire. I play that shit in my car, be bumping my head.
Really?
That shit is, man. You might, I don't know if
Danny,
you get it. I don't know if
Danny.
you ain't monetized, so you might not even get it. But pull up Voltron intro by Swiss Beats.
All right, can I play this one first? Since I already have it queued up.
Yes, sir.
No, you can't.
You can't hear it. You didn't share the audio, did you?
Oh, or is it muted?
I know it's not muted. It's there.
Good,
Yeah,
share
he
the
just shares
audio.
audio.
Yeah, I forgot to share.
How
the
do I
audio.
share my audio?
Click the box
Right.
that says share audio at the bottom.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, you got to stop sharing.
Yeah, stop.
Do it all over again.
Yep.
Share. Stop sharing.
Mhm.
Share. Share screen.
No,
Share
share tab. Share tab.
Share tab.
Yeah.
Oh,
go to
maybe I
that.
can't
Find
do
the
it. Because,
tab.
maybe I can't do it because it's free version.
No, if it's
Yeah.
on YouTube, you can pull it up.
No, he
Just
must.
share.
Yeah, you should be able to do it. Share
Yeah,
screen,
just-
Okay.
and then go to the tab you want, and you
At the
should
far
see a
At the far
a little
right, you'll see
box.
share tab.
little box right at the bottom.
Share Chrome tab. Sorry.
Oh, okay. I see. All right.
Share
Ah, good
audio.
morning, Yvette. Thank you for joining
There
us
you
this
go.
evening.
Hey, Vet.
Hey, Yvette, what's up?
Okay, got it. So let me bring it back here. So yeah, when I saw the preview, like the animation for this, it was crazy.
Someday, we ought to be able to. Because it has already begun.
That preview sucked. I expect to see a lot more. Which one you were talking about, Danny?
It's called Voltron Swiss Beats intro. That should be it. That first thing.
There you go.
I think
You
that's
doing
it.
the right thing, right?
That is crazy.
He took one of his songs and just took out the words and put in the Voltron stuff. I can't think of the name of that song. I said that beat is fire, boy.
Thank you, Yvette. Yeah. So we're gonna close it up, guys. If that's all right with you, unless you want to add or talk about anything else.
It's up to you.
I'm good.
Your house, your
You're the
rules.
host.
Oh, I'm
You're the
not
host.
used to this absolute power.
Hold on.
So yeah, man.
Just-
Go ahead.
Just don't let it get to your head, because I'm the only one that has the power.
Oh God.
Oh, here we go.
I know.
Oh, wow.
We didn't get your grade, Alonzo, for the movie.
Oh, it's true because he was searching for it.
Oh, my grade for
The army.
Army of the Dead.
I'll give it a C plus.
Oh.
Okay.
What'd you give it?
Gaiskar gave it a B minus. I gave it a B.
Okay, I give it a C.
JJ gave it a D minus.
That's right. So I want to thank everybody that joined us. I think we were up to like 9 or 10 at one point, which is
Awesome.
okay. It's okay.
Mhm.
It'll come with time. But I appreciate you guys. Honestly, man, I got 100 followers. I wouldn't have been able to do it with you guys that are here. Chris Knight, that's not here. Robert Storms as well. All of you guys in the community, man, I appreciate it. And yeah, stay tuned because I said once I get 100, I'm going to drop my show, which I am going to do. So stay tuned for that. Guys, thanks again. And peace.
Peace.
Ooh, echo.